We're in the house. What's up?
What's going on?
Shit.
Welcome to the greenhouse.
Dropping some funk for that ass.
We're really out here taking it back, throwing it back because, nostalgia tastes delicious.
It does in the morning for breakfast.
For breakfast. It's a nice big crunch of nostalgia.
Wake up in the morning and find something to watch. Wandering my plans and checking on my crimes. Not enough love in the world. Not enough love in the world.
The Greenhouse with Goodness and Vic.
This just takes you back, man. And 90s were a wild time, bro. Ready? Manole. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, though. Hey. Say hey. Say hey. You're close. Say mandole. Say hey.
Yay. We're in the house. What's up?
What's going on?
Shit.
Welcome to the greenhouse.
Dropping some funk for that ass.
We're really out here taking it back, throwing it back because, nostalgia tastes delicious.
It does in the morning for breakfast.
For breakfast. It's a nice big crunch of nostalgia, for fun.
Who doesn't hear that song and start going? It doesn't start going.
I wonder how big of a thing it was. I mean, is this one of those things where it was just Southern California, maybe even San Gabriel Valley?
I don't know.
Latinos who just got down to this shit?
That's a good idea. We should break down where that song came from. But
that'll be coming on a future episode.
That was definitely a disco song that played heavy in the 80s and the 90s.
Oh my God, everywhere. The fact that you just said mandole earlier and my immediate response was, hey, hey. That's it. That said it all, right?
Dude, I just think of Florentine Gardens and like crazy ass fucking Fantasia and just all kinds of
all I think about is backyard
fucking
parties.
Nissan Sentras and shit.
All I think about is backyard parties. All of my relatives are plastered, right? My mom is in the fucking dance floor dancing. Some probably distant family members are doing blow in the restroom. Me and my cousins are trying to take a walk around the block, aka go smoke a joint. Like that's what it sounds like. It's a family party.
Exactly, dude. You can smell it. You can smell the.
I can smell it.
You smell the fucking 4-day bender that your uncle's on, and
Salud
to that.
The 4-day bender. What's good? Welcome to the greenhouse. We're on episode 13.
The Island Man.
This is the Island Man.
No, man. Dude, this is nothing but funk here, bro. Nothing but the originals.
All day.
All day, baby.
The OGs.
But my name is Goodness.
And my name is Vic.
And this is the greenhouse. Welcome, you bitches. Should we do that all over again?
No, that was great. Let's keep going. So we're here. We're checking in with y'all every week on Fridays, talking about the amazing artists that we're bringing into the studio over here at Water the Plant Studio in beautiful Los Angeles, and getting a chance to just talk about different topics and be able to approach it from the best point of view.
Yeah,
Which is my point of view.
The everyday dude,
Yeah. The everyday bruh.
The everyday brother. Broham.
Brother. Yeah.
Broham.
And so today we're going to talk a bit about something special that's actually happening. As of this episode, we would have actually been in the first game of the NFL starting back up.
Well, it's funny that you said that. Yesterday we did my fantasy football draft. We're getting ready.
Really?
Yep.
Wait. So, are you in multiple leagues or just one league?
I used to be in multiple leagues. I just downsized to the original.
You're like, I want to put my focus really on the.
Yeah,
I'm the prize.
I'm the commish to the Stacey Ann Ferguson League.
Why is it called that?
Ferg.
Shout out.
Hacienda Heights, what's up?
Shout out. Represent.
Wilson.
Just San Gabriel Valley, City of Industry. Shout out to Fergalicious Definitions. Make the boys go loco.
Yo, man, when you have a person that made over $20 million, maybe more, $40 million, I don't know. That's from your neighborhood. You
Represent.
got to represent, right?
All day. I wonder what Fergie's doing now. You keep in touch with Fergie?
Nah,
This fool went to school with Fergie.
Well, I didn't go to school, but she was
You went
like-
to the same school.
I went to school with her sister,
Yeah.
Dana.
Wait, did she go to
What's
that
up,
school?
Dana?
What's up, Dana? Is her name Dana Ferguson tw
Yeah, of course.
Shout out to Ferguson.
Kids Incorporated, man. Dude, I grew up, man. I remember I had my Stacey Ann Ferguson story. I was a little kid, so she's like maybe like 4 years older than me. And, you know, so I decided to go to Wilson to go play basketball. And she was in her cheerleader outfit. And I was a big Kids Incorporated fan because I was like 10 years old, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, you're that girl, right? And she was like, she looked at me cold in the face and she says, oh, no. So now we got the Stacey Ann Ferguson League.
Shout out.
Never stop giving up.
Shout out. Oh my God. That's amazing. And shout out to our hometown heroes, I guess, even if they ignore you.
Exactly, even if they don't know you exist. Yes.
Thank you for watching the podcast, Fergie. That's tight. Wait, so how did it go?
It went great. I think I had the best draft in the league. I got an A minus on my score.
Okay. Wait, even with COVID, it was still a good time.
Great time. It was cool because we got to do it. It was different. You know, I'm older now, so it's like I really don't want to fuck around and hang out with nobody really, especially COVID too, you know? So we did it like everybody did it at their house.
I appreciate you hanging out with me every week, bro.
Through the app and shit. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, one of the lucky ones here. I'll tell you that. These and my fucking pirate-ass fucking
Your
roadies.
What are they? Fucking roadies. The Peter Pan kids, the Never Ever kids, whatever they call it.
Nah. Hey, kick back. No, it's like a vampire.
Oh my God. Throwing it back. All throwback references.
Let's go.
Wrong show. Wink, wink. Stay tuned.
It was pretty cool, man. And the fact that everybody got pretty much, ran through it. Usually a draft that takes like about 4 or 5 hours was like, you know, maybe an hour max.
Damn. So y'all were just efficient.
Fishing.
it.
Got to business, no ass talking. But, you know, you kind of missed that, though. That was kind of the reason why I got into it in the beginning is because, you know, got to hang out with my boys and shit and talk shit and, you know, just escape for a second. You know?
Man, the only time I ever did a fantasy football draft, I did it in college, and I picked Drew Brees as my first round pick. It was a couple years ago, and then he ended up getting injured and fucked up pretty much my entire pick because I'm a dumbass and don't know how to do fantasy.
And you picked that? Don't tell me you picked him up in the first round.
I picked him up in the first round.
See, that's rule number one. You know, never get a QB in the first round.
Bro, I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to
that's
get
the
drunk
dick
with
of
my
the week.
friends, bro.
That's the dick of the week.
Me. I'm your dick of the week
dude
this
that
week.
gets the quarterback in the
I
first
just
round.
wanted to drink with my friends, bro. And they're like, yeah, fantasy football. I'm like, yeah, bro, fantasy football.
Yeah, and you get to know a lot. You know, you get to learn a lot about the players in the
sure.
league, and it's pretty cool. Now I kind of like it, and it's less about hanging out with my friends. It's more about really being competitive
You just
now.
want to win. You had a big ass trophy right here, bro.
Just
As if you're not trying to flex on winning enough.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's beautiful. I didn't win this year. That's one of the things that we'll talk about later. But fantasy football, man, it's here. Football is here. America. Let's go.
So football is starting up again, and we talked about basketball. We talked about grab it by the ball.
See that? Heisman.
This guy.
Let's go.
We just do a montage of all of the beautiful photos that we have of Omar doing random shit.
Yeah, man. The yoga pose.
Yo, we have a landmine of shit through the greenhouse. Shout out from everyone who's been watching since episode 1.
Yeah, man. You know what? We don't talk about that much. I think that we should really touch about that. I think it's very important to give love to the people that are watching.
And who have been watching since day 1.
They're like, I get random calls. Hey, why didn't you guys put one out today? And I was waiting for it. You know, and I'm like, thanks, one person.
Well, actually, I have one person too, so that makes 2 people. Because
We love
I
you.
have a homie who hits me up and is like, hey, man, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, man, this dick of the week, that shit's funny, bro. And I'm like, this dick? Thanks, bro.
This dick.
I'm like, damn, bro, you actually like, yeah, this is my favorite segment, bro. Shout out Seb all the way from London.
London, the UK.
The UK. But we're here.
Jog on.
Football is happening, and man, it's. I mean, you got your Raiders cap on, and you're flexing. So, there's a lot of stuff for us to talk about here. So the first game when you're watching this would have been yesterday.
Raiders. I'm gonna be that guy. Raiders.
Just in the background.
I don't know where you're like at a. You're like at a quinceañera and you just like hear Raiders.
All random. It's like everybody finishes singing Happy Birthday and you just hear Raiders at the end.
and we just do it just to get the Cowboy fans mad and shit.
Oh my God.
Just to get under their skin, like it's just like they'll be like, oh, they're here.
Well, those damn Raiders are hanging out around here. Well, let's get more into that
Damn
because
vermin.
I think there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in sports and in the world right now. So it's an interesting time to come back.
Yeah, man, to the Raiders, man. I gotta take a shot. You were in Oaktown.
I was in Oaktown. I was in Oakland for a minute. I lived there for about 5 years.
Wow.
Just shy of 5 years. And
You
let
know
me
what's
tell
up.
you, the best experience that I had was going to a Raider game and tailgating and chilling in the black hole. Because fuck me.
Cholo hell.
Cholo purgatory, bro. Cholo purgatory. That shit's wild. They know how to party.
2-strike hell.
Literally. But it's fucking fun, man.
I love it, man.
That was actually the first football game I've ever been to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing is, that's why there's so many Mexican Raider fans because you happen to be in California, either if you were from the Bay or from Los Angeles. I mean, 50% of us are Latinos already as it is, and that's your hometown team.
Yeah.
You're going to represent. I think we found out that this sport is awesome.
Well, okay, that's interesting. So what?
First, let's take a shot.
So yeah, let's fucking do it.
Salud.
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 Salud a toda la gente allí de todo México. Puro para arriba. Vámonos.
Yes, Saya.
All right. That was beautiful.
Orale. All right, so what do you think turned Mexicans onto football in the first place?
I think it's always, before you had idols like on TV or Instagram or people you followed, you looked up to your like uncle or your cousin or someone.
Like just some older family member.
Or like a friend of a
role model.
friend's or some shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like someone that you wanted to you looked up and you're like, damn, that fucker's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you had that in your life, so you kind of like, you see that and you're like, oh, I want to be like that dude. And then you see them with the Raider hats, you see them with the fresh gear, the Kings hats, and you're like, damn, that shit looks dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you get older and you start watching the games with them and then you start getting into it. You start learning the players. You start doing fantasy football.
But that's how you become a fan in general, right?
Right.
Like, okay, so growing up, I had X amount of selections of football teams that I could be fans of because there wasn't an LA team at that time.
Right.
Right? We didn't have 3 options, basically, or 2 options.
Yeah, like the
It was-
Anaheim
you're
Rams
either
or something. Was it another Rams? The Rams left, huh?
No, you got the Rams. We have the Rams still.
No, but you had the Rams back.
Oh, we had the Rams back in. No, the
But
Rams
yeah,
had left.
They went to St. Louis.
So the most recent teams were the Rams, the Chargers, the Raiders, and that's it.
Right.
And then otherwise you could be a Niners fan.
Yeah.
So most of my family were Niners fans.
Yeah, I have a friend that's a Niner fan, actually.
It's just like
It's the worst. I have a couple of Niner fan friends. I was like,
red and gold just doesn't look good on me, bro.
I don't know, man. I'm a Raider fan since I saw Bo Jackson. I was like, yo, Bo. When I saw Bo Jackson, and he was like a superhero growing up for me. He was a, I grew up in that era where there was a cartoon with him and Gretzky and Jordan. I think it was called like the All Stars or something like that. And it had Bo Jackson, and it was fucking dope. It was one of the dopest shows.
Wait, so was anyone in your family a Raider fan before you were, who you looked up to, or did you just become a fan?
I just became a fan.
Did you play a lot?
I played football, and I played a little with Pop Warner or whatever. And then I played in high school.
Okay. So you played. So you had the background, you played, you became a fan. So I part of me thinks that
I didn't tell you the whole story. I played for 2 years, and then I couldn't play my third and my junior and senior year because of my academics. Obviously,
stay in school.
I never learned
boys
how
and
to
girls.
read.
He doesn't even know how to read. And he's gotten this far.
It's true, man. Read a book, man. Pick up a book. My son's amazing, though. He's smart. He's way smarter than I am.
Maybe it skips a generation.
I think it does, bro. Like, I'm so grateful, man. I'm like,
Fuck, man. Maybe you're just raising your kid the right way, bro.
Yeah, I actually sit down with him like,
Do you raise him to be a big? Is he a big football fan?
oh yeah. I mean, I try. He likes it. I mean,
That means he's not.
I mean, he likes so much. He's just a, you can't contain this boy, man. He loves so many different things.
Yeah,
He's
that
very
makes
artistic.
sense.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I can't just be like, oh, this, and he's never. He's just like his dad. He doesn't focus on just one thing.
Yep.
He's all over the place. He likes
Yeah.
video games. He likes baseball. He likes Star Wars. He likes, Legos.
Yep.
But he's just a big, beautiful heart walking.
I always wondered if Mexicans loved football because it's an all-American sport. And when you first come here, or at least generations, right? Or the generation before me or whatever generations prior, it was an American thing to do. And if you're trying to come to a new country and to not necessarily assimilate, because I think assimilate has a negative connotation, but to become part of the culture, that's the way that you do it. Other than baseball, right?
What, as a first generation Mexican, like my parents, they were probably more into baseball and soccer. It definitely is more of an American, like second generation, third generation, that you really start getting into football. But now it's a little bit different because Mexico has football now. Like, so there's people that like football, but for the real paisas like me, you have to like explore it because usually soccer is like number one, baseball is number two.
Baseball, yeah.
Yeah.
And then basketball. For some reason, I think that became kind of the order.
But growing up in Los Angeles in the 80s and the 90s and shit, in 1982, like they leave fucking Oakland, they come to LA and like the birth of fucking pop locking and people in styles and shit. And you saw these fucking colors and the fact that they're black and white and gray and it's just hard, dude. It's just like a Star Wars and shit, you know what I mean?
Well, what else you saw? You saw it like in like NWA.
NWA, like fucking, all that shit. It's beautiful. Like you just see that, you saw that, you're like, damn, that shit's tight, dude. Those guys are like stormtroopers.
And then Cholo straight up appropriated the Raiders.
Well, I mean, I mean, they're
There's
right now in the mix.
now there's the San Gabriel Valley Raiders.
It's in the mix, bro. Like, it's all the people that grew up together, that created that style, that grew into the suburbs, and you're like, yeah, it was a culture. I think Snoop Dogg did like a documentary or narrated a documentary about
That's
that.
a fact.
About how NWA and the Raiders created like a brand,
What? Oh, you mean they were like it was those two things together.
That created a cultural phenomenon, which was the Raiders and that epic, It's pretty interesting.
I mean, is that why Mexicans love the Raiders?
Hell yeah.
So you get a Mexican and you got two choices. Let's say you could be a Niners fan or you could be a Raiders fan. Why is it that you overwhelmingly see more Latinos, Latinas, Mexicans, whatever you identify as, go with the Raiders?
I don't think it is that. I think we're just a product of your environment. Wherever that fan base is there, they're going to be there because I see a lot of Latino Ram fans. I see a lot of Latino Charger fans. I see a lot of Latino Cowboy fans. I just think, it just depends, the era and the time you were around. If you go to a Raider game right now, you're going to see a bunch of pirates and old people just like fucking holding it together because we haven't been good for that long, So we need I think that's the main reason.
I mean, come on, the Beast, bro.
Yeah, I mean, see, we haven't won anything, bro. We haven't gone deep in the playoffs. So until we become champions and we become like in the winning side of football again, then you'll have that new generation of new Raider fans. And right now it's just old people like me, 40, and nobody looks at the Raiders right now and says, man, I'm a Raider fan unless you're affiliated with some
gang, San Gabriel Valley Raiders. I'm telling you,
not even affiliated. Not with a gang. I'm just saying, like affiliated with some kind of family member that loves it, And then
I don't know, bro.
You kind of like rubbed off on you. You know what I mean?
All I'm saying is this: in Cholo culture, they love the Raiders. Why is that? And you know why?
Because the colors.
I have the answer. It's because the colors. Because you don't look good in red and gold otherwise. But if you got black and gray, bro, it looks hard as shit.
Oh yeah, black.
You can
gray.
match that with anything.
It's like fucking.
Look at this. Look how hard that is.
That's what when I get old, I'm just gonna write movies, and I'm gonna wear ironed out fucking Raider gear and shit, just all creased up with
What looked good with starched ass khakis, a starched white T-shirt, some Cortezes,
sick
some Raiders gear.
right there, just all fresh, like a fucking hovering, like an angel, like a gangster angel.
Bro, gangster angel. I'm sorry. I just had a lot of visuals come in my mind when you said that.
Feed me like that.
Honestly, I feel like my angels are gangsters.
Hell yeah. He's all throwing up signs and shit like, "Hey fool, you're stupid. Go ahead and do it." Like you have the bad angel and the good angel.
Oh my goodness.
It's like bad angel's like, "Hey dog, fucking go ahead, go for it, dog. Get that double cheeseburger real quick."
Hey, order two, bro. Order two.
One for the road, dog. One for the road.
Finish one now. Finish one later.
You're gonna feel like shit later, bro.
Oh my god, torta thing.
Let's go. Talk about this all day.
So then, okay, why are the Raiders the most hated team in the NFL?
Why are they the most hated? It's just because
This is coming from a Raiders fan, so just keep that in mind.
Because we're the disenfranchised people of the world. You know?
The Raiders people aren't the disenfranchised people, bro. They're millionaires.
The Raiders organization is, but like the people that, because you got real diehard Raider fans that are going to be Raider fans for life, until you have a flat tire on the road and a Raider fan comes and changes your tire for you.
Why a Raider fan?
You're not going to respect Raiders for the true American
Listen,
Raider fan. That
you get yourself a nice, good old Raider fan boy to come and help you on the side of the road.
He'll come and fucking you'll see his Raider sticker on his forklift, on his on his fucking
Bro, you got it all wrong,
tow
man.
truck.
It's a beat up fucking Toyota that for some reason can tow 3 times its weight.
He'll change
because it's a Raider.
No,
mobile.
don't worry about it, doggy. I got you, big dog. I got you. Don't worry about it, dog. Everybody has this misconception about Raider fans that we're like assholes or something like that. Dude, like if you've been to any football stadium around the world, there's fights everywhere, dude. It has nothing to do with us being Mexican.
Even with the sport, bro. Have you been to a Dodger game?
Yeah, you go to like somewhere like Pittsburgh or something.
You been to a Giants game? Giants killed a Dodgers fan, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know how it is, bro. Come on. It's the truth, bro. The truth is that
the truth is out there.
They're trying to make us look like the bad guys, but we're actually the good guys. So
this is all coming from a Raiders fan.
You know what I mean? I'm the nicest Raider fan you'll ever meet, and there's a lot of Raider fans that are like me that are just good people, yo. And then everybody just like hates on us because we're like the laughing stock of the league until 2020 and beyond, when we take over the league and we start winning some championships. And then everybody's gonna be jumping on the bandwagon.
Bro, how long is this league? How long is the league even gonna last, man? Let's be real.
I think
you already got the basketball. Almost had a strike after we released our basketball episode talking about basketball. There was almost there was a whole upheaval in sports for at least like 16 hours while all NBA players gathered in a room and almost decided not to continue the rest of the playoffs. Baseball is like slowly crumbling to the ground.
Nah, I think he'll finish. I think everybody will finish. I think the fact that the NFL came in later and everybody else kind of put their feet in the water already. I think they're going to do a lot better. I'm not saying that there's not going to be cases.
Right. I mean, yeah.
But I'm.
Wait, what are they doing to curb it? What are they doing to keep it
nothing?
Safe? No.
They're probably just taking lots of tests.
Well, football's coming back. It's getting started again, and it's going to be an interesting one for sure because this is unprecedented. Obviously, we're looking at sports in a time where all of this stuff hasn't been seen in our lifetime. In all honesty,
it's crazy.
So we're gonna keep an eye on it. I'm not gonna do fantasy this year and make the stupid mistake of getting a quarterback in my first round pick. And we're gonna be rooting for the Raiders along the way.
The Raiders, man. The Raiders all day. For La Raza, for everybody, black, brown, Asian. There's Raiders all around the whole nation. You know what I mean? Every race or persuasion.
And this has been a paid advertisement for a Raiders football franchise.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Raiders all day.
This week, we got an amazing group of artists who are going to be showcasing. We're almost done with season 1. Can you believe that shit? We're almost done with season 1. So if you're watching this, I encourage you to pause it. Just pause it. Go watch all of the artists that we've covered in the last, how long has it been? Months. We've been doing this for months. That's amazing. And go and enjoy. Just get lost. right? Just get lost in what we got.
You're
Get lost
part
in
of
the sauce.
history. Be a part of history. One of these artists that you see in these videos is going to be your next favorite artist for sure.
100%. So be sure to check it out on our YouTube at H2O The Plants. But if you paused, you're starting up again. Whoop, we're back. 3 new artists this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On Tuesday, we got Jemz doing a Shot in the Dark, a Halo Beyoncé cover.
Halo.
It's super good. Another member of ¿Cómo se dice? What's the band called?
Destiny's Child?
No. Beyonce was, yes, a member of the Destiny's Child at one point.
Jemz is just an amazing talent that kind of reached out to us, and I think somebody introduced us to us, but she came in. She was one of our first performers, and she represented. And we have this one uncut cut. I don't even want to talk about it, but
No, secret. That's for the archives. We'll bring that up at the end for
but
extra
check this
scenes.
one out.
Be sure to scope it out. Amazing performance, amazing cover of this song, because you go and you uptake the challenge of doing a Beyonce cover. You really got to step up to the plate, you know?
She's awesome. Check her out. Follow her. She's top notch.
Be sure to scope it out. That's Tuesday. On Wednesday, we got a live at Growtown with Andrew Edward Garcia doing Should Have Known.
Yep.
And this kid, I mean, we featured this kid a couple of times, and it's just chops, right? Just really knows how to command both his guitar playing, but also singing at the same time.
I think he's balancing that guitar player because he's really like a hardcore like guitar, like a jazz, like he studies the guitar, you know.
Yeah.
He's not just playing guitar while he sings, you know.
No.
He's playing guitar and he's singing.
Yep.
You know? It's an amazing.
And does both really masterfully,
Yeah.
which is just such an elegant thing to see. I mean, I
Johnny Guitar Watson.
I think it's one of those things where we can bring this guy to really comparison with like John Mayer, but like a much more modern version that can take kind of that youthful flavor to it, you know, and bring youthful flavor to such amazing old tracks and songs. So be sure to check that out. That's Tuesday.
And AEG Garcia, you know, he's a Garcia too, dog. He's got soul.
There you go. On Thursday, we got Shot in the Dark with Jeanette Uribe and Victor Alvarado doing Impossible.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's an amazing one. And once again, we're talking Spanish-style acoustic guitar, amazing vocals, something really special. I mean, a little bit of that flavor that you all kind of look for that's a little different, that doesn't just take kind of the traditional pop approach, some spice to it.
Yeah, before we met her, I didn't really know much about her, but now that I follow her, she's got music coming out. She's pretty dope, man. You gotta check her out.
Yeah, definitely check those out. Tuesday, Wednesday,
Jeanette
Thursday.
Uribe.
Check it out. You got Tuesday, Shot in the Dark, Wednesday, live at Growtown, and Thursday, Shot in the Dark. Be sure to check it out on our YouTube. You can check out a bunch of other amazing artists as well. Mm-hmm. But I think it's time.
It's this time. It's time. It's time. For this dick.
Of the week.
This dick.
This dick.
Look at this fucking
This dick. Of the week.
this dick. This dick. Fuck.
This dick. This dick of the week. I'll let you take this one.
Yo, man, you ever had that dude in your fantasy football team that never pays up?
This fucking dick.
He shows up to the draft. He's like, yo, but
He drinks all your beers, eats all the food.
He invites like 4 homies.
Yeah, who aren't even participating in the draft.
Oh my god, and they never pay, bro. Like
Never. You come and you win. You fucking win, right? You take the trophy. You got your fucking Fergalicious Definitious trophy right there.
Yep. I'm still waiting for cash from so many different people. Oh, I'll get you next year, man. What's fucking shit's down on my luck, bro. I'll get you fucking fuck, Dick. Come on, Dick. Like,
Hey, I
get
forgot to
man,
tell you
dog.
that
Pay up.
His homie is Scooby Doo.
Pay up. Pay up. And you are the dick of the week.
My good bitch.
And you, like my cousin from Mexico, Nato, used to say, fuck you, bish, motherfucking motherfucker. she motherfucking.
Fuck you, bitch,
no, wait,
motherfucker, shithole.
No.
I need to talk to your cousin, bro. Someone bring your cousin on the show.
Yeah, like my cousin Nato from Ensenada would say, fuck you, bish, motherfucking, stupid bish, motherfucking, and for you are the dick of the week.
Thank you for tuning on in. Thank you all for watching. 13 episodes in. Be sure to scope
13. That's what we did the Raiders. Get it? 13 times.
Be sure to scope out all the
This
artists we're covering. Check out our YouTube at Show the Plants, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all of it. Be sure to scope it out. My name is Vic.
I'm Goodness.
And keep growing with Water the Plants, y'all.
Yo.
Keep growing with the greenhouse.
Bye-bye.